Welcome to the Game of Risk, everyone. I'm your host, OliveXC, a top player at this game. And today we are doing Tutor Tuesday, where we are reviewing an incredible subscriber game from Risk Live, everybody. And we have the most incredible blizzards of all time on Europe Advanced Progressive Capitals. With a blizzard here, 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 and here, we have the legendary split map scenario. Even more crazy with a blizzard here and here. There's also a split map right here. If I am Risk Live, I consider capping in either Eastern Europe or Gascony. The issue with capping in Gascony is that if anybody is capped below you right here, they're going to come up and hit you and you're going to be out of luck and in a lot of trouble. Still, though, I think it would actually end up being a good capital because you can at least hold the France bonus and then hopefully use the extra troops to defeat whoever is below you to get that guaranteed extra troops. However, there is borrowed time in this game. Whoever is capped right here or right here has the 1 point Giga Chad hold on the map. Whoever holds the right-hand side or the left-hand side of the board first is going to take this game. So Risk Live is not in a position right now where he can potentially go for it. And it looks like Black, are they a bot? Yeah, it looks like Black botted out. It looks like we have to worry about this bot attacking us. But now Risk Live is basically taking advantage of his first turn, holding down that weird bonus spot, and he's going to try to go for the Central Europe play. However, I don't like that as much because anybody that's capped here will just invade you, right? You can't reciprocate and re-invade them back easily because you're mostly on one side of the board. Like, that 6 is so dangerous right now. And oh, baby, we got a noob corner, baby, right here. Look at that. Pink is capped there. They are going in on the attack. They can also invade you very easily. And even the bot 6 can invade. The situation is so tenuous right now. It does appear that white is capped on the right-hand side of the board, and they are making some attacks as well. So based on what I'm seeing, it looks like the purple player... Yeah, the purple player is on the left-hand side of the board, probably somewhere in West Africa. Pink is here in Noob Corner. You're here. Blue is here. Black is somewhere in this vicinity. And white somewhere over here or so. So it's a 3-3 split, with blue being in the middle on the right-hand side, giving them the maximum flexibility on this board. When someone's removed on one side, they cannot go back, which is incredible. Also, extremely favorable blizzards where the bot did not break you right there. You are very close to being able to roll down the black player cap with like a the blue player cap with a 12v6. But I think waiting here is best. I like what you're doing here. You're trying to make friends with the pink player. If you attack them, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. But I like how you're not taking the bonus and you just go back here. When you're in a very tenuous situation with your bonus, where you can get broken very easily by multiple players. Holy cow. That was very lucky of pink invading and hitting that, by the way. You can get broken at any individual time. It looks like white is trying to go for Russia, but they are aggressively attacking. I am wondering how many troops they have left. And blue has 11, so it looks like blue, I think, is having 2 capitals right now. They're a fast attacker, and they're trying to clear people out of the board. I'm guessing they must be attacking the white player right now, because with black botting out, it's basically between white and blue. White, they're only getting 5, and black, again, is just a bot. I think blue is in a dominant position in this game. All they have to do is defeat the white player and keep their capital strong enough, and they're completely fine. I would consider keeping that white spot there on the board, by the way, what you just took out. I think this is actually a bigger potential mistake than you realized, because if you kept that spot there to kill guard the white player, there is no way the blue player would have been able to find and take that out. I think that's huge right there. Like, yeah, you got the bonus, but you have to get some very good early game advantage out of it to have a chance to capitalize on it right now. Pink now is holding multiple bonuses, is going into purple, and it looks like blue is going into white. And again, the black bot's agnostic about who it attacks, so it's a silly bot. This means you potentially have an incredible opportunity to potentially go for that blue capital, because it looks like blue is attacking very, very aggressively. If you consider like breaking like their bonuses, you can have some good chances. And oh no, is the black bot going to be clearing you out right here? Like, you are almost out of locations, but it looks like no, they did not attack. But I like what you're doing. You are actually almost able to take out the blue player right now, but instead what you are doing is you're trying to get vision. You're seeing where the white player is located and getting ready to make a move on it. Holy cow, these blizzards are just ridiculous with this split map right now. And you're off in the corner. I can't stress to you how good it is that the pink player is not invading you. Anyone that attacks anyone that's not owning the middle of the board is just allowing someone to snowball and win. Only thing going in our favor, I think, because since white hates blue, both sides are making aggressive attacks. Blue, I think with 15, he needs to put everything down on this 9. Everything. He needs that to go up, and oh no, blue is making a huge mistake. He is trying to take out the white player. Leader is staying as 2 out of 6 right now, so blue has black capital. But this is really bad. Yeah, blue did not fortify. This is a huge mistake. With your extra troops on your 32, soon to be like 45, this is, I think, a guaranteed roll, and you need to put everything down there. Like, who cares if you lose Central Europe? Like, really, who cares? You have to take that capital middle of the board now and be the Giga Chad of our times. As well, after you slap that blue 1. No, no, you hadn't slapped the blue 1, man. That was a mistake. You needed to hit this, because now blue is on that side of the board and he can attack you a bit. So blue could do some damage, because I think they still hold the Southeastern Europe bonus, but wow, this is insane. This is insane. Pink and purple are going at it, and you're the only one off in the corner right now. I do expect the blue player to be focused on you, but this is your chance to be making a move right now. You have to do large amounts of damage. But if you can clear out the right-hand side of the board, I think you can potentially take this game right here and now. Like, this is just insane. The legendary half-map split blizzard is the greatest thing that can ever happen with Europe Advance. I'm so excited to be costing this game right now. Purple does have the Northwest Africa bonus now, and I think that's going to start causing problems with the pink player. And black's just getting 3, so black is almost dead. With them being on 3 cards, what I would do now is I would just try to eliminate the black player from the game. Yeah. You take out the black player, and then you may be able to prioritize getting the white player kill as well out of this. You're leaving a couple too many troops with that 20 right there. Okay, so that's the blue player cap right there. And there you go. There we go, man. That's a nice trade-in right here. And you stop black. That's huge. That's huge. And oh my gosh. Oh, that's so good. You're going for the white player kill now. That's so good. That's so good. You do block your stack off, though. And I need to pause right here. You see this purple 6 and think you need to hit it? This is a huge mistake. Right now, because blue has 2 capitals right here and here, they're on death row. If you eliminate the white player here, you get another trade-in for yourself. By hitting this purple 6, you can see this right here. You run out of spots because the white player is located right here, ladies and gentlemen. This is why you keep the kill guard right here. This is why you keep those extra troops around. Smacking that sticks let you were doing too much. Look at this. Black player, the blue player is only at 20 troops. You could have just taken every single territory on the board from blue. White's only on 4. The blue player is going to kill the white player, can dominate the right-hand side of the board. You're just not going to be able to do anything to stop it. And look, purple's also attacking you for very good reason, right? They want to hit pink, and they want to control the left-hand side of the board. You're now fighting 2 people at once, and you're losing your bonuses. The other thing is when you attack with your 23, you probably could have gone to 34 because you need the maximum potential amount of troops. Even leaving the extra troops right here, not important. Who cares if you lose that capital right there? You have access to both sides. You only needed 1 capital. Now blue, with the trade-in plus another trade-in coming up here, is dramatically attacking across the board. And even if I don't think there's much that you can do here. You have a trade-in, but that trade-in can only do so much. You just don't have enough troops now to knock out the blue player. So you trade in here, and it looks like you're just going for the blue capital, but this only is only going to be able to do so much. Like, yes, you are going to be able to break, and yeah, you get a good roll for yourself, but this only does so much, right? Because again, blue can retake that. They don't have the Orient right now because you have your 3 next to their 13. But honestly, the fact that you prioritize leaving troops in the first place and now moving back and forth, you're constantly changing your thought process about what you want to do. You always have to remember, what is the win condition? The win condition is you must control one side of the board to win. Instead, what you're trying to do was to attack multiple players at once to reduce their mobility, rather than trying to take out players for their cards. And now with blue being 2 cards ahead of you with all of these extra troops, they make, I think, an incredible move right here. They are breaking you everywhere along the board. They could smack the 15. I don't think it's worth it. But look at this. They are now trying to guard. Or no, better yet, they're putting everything back on capital. You're only getting 7 right now. Like, if I'm you, what I do is I attack as much as possible on this board. I have to break everything. You're not attacking enough right now. You have to break the blue player as much as possible to reduce their bonuses right now. Like, this is not enough for you. If you had gone and everywhere and broke every single territory of the blue player and they did not have the set on 3, I think you would have been fine. You under attacked right here. If I'm you, I just leave this down as like a 20, 25-ish or so, because again, look at pink, look at purple. They don't have a lot of troops on board. If this had just been like 20 troops less, and you had gone in and like cleared out everything, so blue is just getting 5, and blue did not have the set on 3, you could have gotten an extra 25 troops on the following move and put yourself in an amazing position. Was it risky? Yes, but you have to take risks because you made a mistake, man. When you're just doing enough to hold, you're basically praying that blue set doesn't do anything crazy to attack you. And you could see purple just had a 15 right there. That if your stack was a 20, you would have been completely fine. But blue did have the set on 3 right here. In this case, yeah, if you had followed my moves, you would have been in a very tough situation yourself. But I feel like you kind of had to take a risk right there. But now look at this. The blue player is making a really cool move. He has 38 right there. And you're only just getting 7, and now you're blocked off on this board. There's not much you can do. You can break Russia. I would also do is put everything back down onto your capital. Like, you're 26. Like, blue's just going to hit that in the following move. You had to move everything down right here. You have the set on 3, but, like, you had 2 sets on 3 twice in a row right now. This is only going to be doing so much for you because blue is going to be getting a large number of troops and like kind of stacking on the board. The only thing I think that could potentially go in your favor is if you go an all-out Giga Chad assault on them. With blue getting 17 now, I don't think he has much left on capital. I feel like he's very weak. Like he's trying to fully block you everywhere. What I do at this point with the trading, you're very lucky to have it, by the way. You have to go all out and attack blue. Maybe even give up the capital in the middle. Like I don't know. Like you're under attacking right now. Like, yeah, you're holding off your caps, but like blue's getting more troops than you. They're going to be getting the next trade in. You're eventually not going to be having a set on 3. Like, yeah, you're breaking, but this isn't doing much. This is like you should probably also check to see what's on capital right now as well to see if you could have backdoored them. Like this, you can't hold down both capitals. Sooner or later, blue with their higher troop generation is just going to be able to take you out. Because you missed your opportunities to overly attack blue and significantly weaken them. Now they're in a really good spot holding down the board. They're in a really good spot holding down the board. I can't stress how cool this move is by the blue player to lock down, make the trade-ins, and put you in trouble. Yeah, so if I'm blue, I just keep taking a card and passing right now. I'm getting more troops than you, and eventually I'm going to be getting the trade-in. Yeah, this is so good from the blue player right now. And look, he's slowly moving troops up too to get more of a block off on this board. He's now going to force you to either like attack with your 55 and hit the 3. This just goes to show you one mistake can really capitalize. And yeah, you fail the roll. You fail the roll, man. I would have just left everything on capital. So eventually, we can see now blue has a perfect block on this board. They're probably going to be having a set on 4. You need to give up your capital on the 58. You have to move everything back down to your 1 capital right there to hopefully card block them. It's your only chance because now the blue player has 2 stacks that they can hit. You need to move this back. Like, you got to shut down, man. Blue is just outperforming you right now and out-generating you in troops. If you had gotten the set and just had like a massively huge stack for yourself, sets were almost large enough where you could have survived if you had like a 200 on cap. Because it looks like purple is winning the war against the pink player. Because blue now is a trade-in on 4, which is a normal result. And they can just go in, take away your 58 now, because again, there's nothing you can do about it. And they just attack everywhere on this board, leaving a huge stack down. You have no set on 4 or 3 here. You finally ran out of luck. So you can see now, do you have a set on 4? You have no set on 4. Blue does not have cards to take, but they don't need cards. They are out generating you, getting 30, 40 per turn, and they can eventually roll and take you out of this game. The big mistake was not taking out white when you had the chance because you prioritized attacking purple when you placed too many troops down here on this capital when it was not worth it with your original set. And then it was not attacking blue super aggressively to prevent them from using their extra troops to dominate the right-hand side of the board. I want to stress how good the blue player had played this game. And they're waiting too. They don't need to. They're placing everything down. Just beautiful, perfect play right here from the blue player. And with no set on 4, there's not much that you can do. So you're going off, but it's too little too late. The only thing I think that could have potentially worked is you could have tried to go for the pink player kill as a Hail Mary type play. But ultimately, that the purple player just smacks your stack, but they don't. Are they even going to kill you? No, they run out of time. And this means, ladies and gentlemen, the blue player is going to take you out, own the half the board, and most likely take this game. So what an excellent game. Excellent Tutor Tuesday. Excellent job, Risk Live. This is OliveXC signing off.